Discover the secret to Pedri's Maestro lifestyle, a way of life that sets him apart from his peers both on and off the pitch. As we take a peek into the world of a football prodigy, discover the routines, mindset, and habits that have helped this young athlete succeed from his Canary Islands upbringing to his quick ascent to the top. Prepare to be inspired as we explore Pedri's world and how his Maestro lifestyle is extraordinary. He has already been likened to Xavi, Iniesta, and some of the greatest midfielders in history at the age of 20. Still, his extraordinary life off the pitch is what really grabs our attention. Let's explore his private life, wealthy homes, financial worth, and anything else you should know. This is how Pedri lives. Pedro Gonzalez, also known as Pedri, was born on November 25, 2002, and grew up in the Spanish Canary Island of Tenerife's small town of Tereste. He was raised in a football-loving, Barcelona-supporting household. In actuality, among the more than 1,200 authorized Barcelona support groups worldwide, his grandpa created the Peña Barcelonista de Tenerife Teeste. Even their dinner plates featured the Barcelona emblem, demonstrating the family's devotion to the team. They had a close bond and spent their early years playing football in Teheste's streets, with aspirations of becoming professional players. He and his brother, Fernando, also played football. Fernando and Maria Rosario, Pedri's parents, run a roadside restaurant that specializes in Canarian cuisine. Despite the Canary Islands' remote location, football scouts frequently visit Tenerife to identify potential players before taking them to the mainland, which is how Pedri's dream career began. Pedri joined the academy of his hometown team Teheste at the age of 6 and played football there until he was a teenager. He was a center back initially before moving into the midfield. He joined the Juventud Laguna Academy in 2015 when he was 12 years old and stayed there for 2 seasons, while making an impression before switching to the Las Palmas youth tier in 2017. Pedri's strong skills and composed playing style led to his quick promotion to the senior team in 2018. Andres Iniesta, a great midfielder for Barcelona, and Michael Laudrup, a former Barcelona midfielder, were Pedri's role models during his formative years as a player. Pedri made his La Liga debut in the 2019-2020 campaign and impressed everyone with 4 goals and 7 assists in 37 games for the team. Barcelona was drawn to his impressive performances and acquired him at the end of the season for just 5 million euros. Since then, he's participated in over 150 games, scored over 20 goals, and won the Copa Trophy, which is given to the greatest player under the age of 21 in 2021. Pedri was a member of the Spanish team that took home the silver medal from the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. He is frequently profiled in the media for his outstanding performances and accomplishments, and is frequently the subject of many inquiries, some of which concern his romantic life. Does Pedro Gonzalez have a romantic partner? The answer is most likely no then. Since Pedri has never revealed to the world that he's dating someone, he must be single, right? We have to respect the Spaniard's tendency to quickly move on to the next subject whenever he's asked about his personal life by fans. Choosing to be quiet about his personal life. Footballers frequently keep their personal affairs quiet, particularly when they're still young and preoccupied with their jobs. The Spaniard isn't an outlier. He's renowned for being extremely committed to his training and spends the majority of his time in the gym or on the pitch. He must have been given the go-ahead by his parents to concentrate completely on his career for the time being. Even if we are unable to determine whether Pedri is actively looking for love or not, we do know what he enjoys doing in his free time. He's an excellent cook with a flair for Spanish food, but he claims his brother Fernando is superior because Fernando always makes the family's meals while he is at home. He also enjoys playing video games, which he is not afraid to admit to his 10 million Instagram followers. Pedri often updates his social media accounts. Additionally, he's renowned for having a sweet taste and relishing pastries. Despite having the luxury of millions of dollars at his disposal, Pedri leads a very modest existence. He has a special part on his Instagram story where we can watch him occasionally playing basketball, tennis, and even swimming. Pedri doesn't have any tattoos, in contrast to many other athletes. The black 2021 Cupra Formentor, which costs at least $60,000, belongs to the 20-year-old. The vehicle can accelerate from 0 to 50 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds and has a top speed of 156 miles per hour. A variety of powertrain options, starting at 150 horsepower, are available for the vehicle. He just got his driver's license, so he can now drive his all-electric vehicle to work and practice. Pedri's car was sponsored by the manufacturer, adding to his opulent way of living. Although we haven't seen him flaunt any other vehicles, he may have a collection parked someplace. Pedri, who makes over $2 million a year from his salary alone, has previously declared his desire to either purchase a new home for his parents or restore the one they now reside in. Although we don't know much about his parents' home's features, we may assume that it is a lavish property, despite the fact that we don't know much about it. Pedri has accumulated a sizable wealth throughout the course of his work. His remarkable $10 million net worth as of right now places him among the wealthiest young athletes in the league. A sizable percentage of Pedri's wealth comes from his current club, FC Barcelona, which gives him a weekly salary of 38,000 euros, or an amount close to 2 million euros annually. Given the recent financial difficulties Barcelona has had, Pedri's compensation is a credit to his abilities and diligence that he was able to obtain such a salary at such a young age. The market value of Pedri is likewise nothing to laugh at. Barcelona placed his release clause at 1.1 billion euros, despite estimates that it should be about 70 million euros, to keep any possible suitors from taking him. His on-field prowess has also drawn the interest of numerous national and international companies, which have chosen to sponsor him. One such instance is his affiliation with Adidas, where he can be seen wearing the Copa Sense Plus boots and acting as an ambassador. Additionally, he collaborates with a number of other companies, including EA Sports, Springfield, and Reboots. Pedri undoubtedly makes a large profit from sponsored posts. Fans and sponsors alike love Pedri for his dedication to social concerns. He represents the Kick Out Plastic Foundation as an ambassador. He recently shared a sponsored Instagram photo for the company with Maria Pilar Leron, another athlete. By the time his career is complete, it's safe to conclude that Pedri will have amassed hundreds of millions of dollars because of his talent and fame. Pedri devoted his time to helping the Association of Organizations of Producers of Bananas in the Canary Islands, despite the highly busy 2020-2021 season. The organization took up a worthy endeavor by distributing 80,000 kilos of bananas to 54 food banks throughout Spain. They began this project at the beginning of Euro 2020, promising to contribute 100 kilograms of bananas for each kilometer La Roja, including Pedri, traveled during their games. The team traveled 766.5 kilometers on the pitch as a result. Pedri covered the greatest distance of all the Spanish participants, clocking in at 76 kilometers. Given his humble demeanor, it's just a matter of time until Pedri gets involved in a lot more humanitarian endeavors. Pedri has demonstrated admirable professionalism on and off the game during his brief career, and he has avoided getting involved in any controversy. His nascent career could not have benefited more from this. He is already a role model for budding football players at the age of 20, but there are some fascinating facts about the Spaniard you probably didn't know. Interesting statistics in his hometown of Las Palmas, where he set a record for the club's youngest goal scorer. Pedri made history. His talent, meanwhile, wasn't always appreciated by elite clubs. Pedri was turned down by Real Madrid at the time, owing to his talent level. But that didn't stop him from working hard to advance his abilities. When he received the coveted 2021 Golden Boy Award given to the finest young player in Europe, his efforts finally paid off.